My name is Alan Lacey, and I'm a wildlife filmmaker, cameraman, and producer. Adventure with me as I explore the amazing world of nature and show you what it's like filming the wild. Alright, so I'm actually headed out to a place where I have a trail camera set up. It's pretty cool. It's a trail camera that actually sends via your cell phone and a data plan. Basically, the images, every time it captures an image, it sends a text message and or equivalent of, and I'm able to see what's going on right in the moment, which is actually quite handy because it allows you to really kind of get an idea and a sense for when the wildlife is actually moving around in the landscape. But I haven't gotten a signal from it in the last few days, so I'm wondering if the batteries have died. We've also had some pretty good storm systems that have blown through, so I had it pretty high up in a wash, so I'm pretty positive it's okay, but maybe the water level got high and I don't know, maybe some water damage, or hopefully, heaven forbid it didn't go away, water washed it away or something. So we're gonna go check it out and see what it says, and hopefully we can find it if it's still there. And then if we do, if it's there, we'll just recover it and take it back and take a look at the images it got and some of the videos. So that's what this one's all about. So stick around. All right, well, just got out here to the desert where the trail camera is, so it's time to go see what we can find. There's a lot of cattle here. I can see a lot of cattle tracks. So had a lot of rain recently as well, so it's pretty nice and muddy. But let's go take a look at this. Okay, so one of the things that I really like to do, that I'm kind of just testing out now, is I'm utilizing trail cameras to get a better understanding of how the wildlife is using the landscape. It's an invaluable tool that a lot of wildlife researchers and wildlife filmmakers use to kind of get a better feel for what species are out there, how they behave, what areas they're likely to be in, etc. So for me, using a wildlife trail camera like this allows me to see which animals are on this landscape. So far I've seen bobcat, I've seen coyote, deer, fox actually. So I've seen them hit through the trail camera because it sends me a signal or either a message, because it's a cellular device. And it's actually extremely handy because I can get real-time information of when the species is actually present in front of the camera. So that is actually kind of neat. I believe it's the Bushnell Cellucore or something like that. Can't quite remember the name, so I'll put that on the screen here. And I'll leave a link in the description below if you're interested in seeing a little bit more about it. They're not that expensive either, like about $100, $120 or something like that. Or maybe it was $199. I don't know. Also, the price will be there too. But very, very resourceful, very handy, because it really allows you to get on the landscape without you being present, so the animals are not disturbed by your presence, and they work tremendously well. So I highly recommend using trail cameras if you're going to get out and film, especially in areas where you're not familiar with the area as much. So trail cameras really can tell you what species are there, and then you can really focus on which stories you want to tell. So yeah, trail cameras, definitely worth it. But in the meantime, if you like this kind of footage about wildlife, go ahead and like this video, give it that thumbs up. And if you are interested in more content, I put these videos out periodically. So please consider subscribing to the channel. Would love to have you join me on this journey as I produce more films and try to explore the natural world in a way that connects people to nature, inspires them to fall in love with it like I have. So that's really what this whole channel is, on filming the wild. So would love you to have join me on this journey. So make sure to subscribe. All right, well, enough of that talking. Let's go look for this camera. So yeah, all these cattle prints, we got really fresh sign of the evidence of these cattle. Yeah. That's a nice, good splatter. One of my least favorite animals out here is actually cows. These guys have got some really nice long horns on their heads, so just always makes me nervous. No issue, nothing to worry about, but I certainly don't like them. Alright, so we're coming up now where I set the trail camera, basically. So, definitely looks like I had some water running through it, so hopefully it wasn't too high. Guess we'll find out here shortly.
It's right in front of us, it's happening. Now it begins, the change happening.
I just gotta find a way in.
Now it begins, the change happening. In this
There it is. Still there.
around it, it's no longer near, it's already here.
Alright. The camera is still there, thank goodness. Looks like it's sagged down quite a bit. But I should have just triggered it. Peace. But yeah, you can see it's all crooked. Well. So yeah, we'll recover this one and then take it back, take a look at some of the images on there and see what we have. I know it's been sending me photos of bobcat, coyote, fox, deer. I haven't actually seen any of these cattle, so they must not be able to get into this exact spot, but I do see actually a big old spot where some cattle have walked through, so maybe they knocked it off somehow. But all right, well, let's get this and take a look. Alright, so we got the camera. Take it back in. It seems to be in okay condition. So I should probably turn it off. Make sure we're not training any more pictures, but take it back home, see what's on the card. Success. Still thankful that it didn't get washed downstream, because that would have sucked. Look at those cheeky guys. Well, let's see if this thing actually is working. Oh, what do you know? As I fumble it. It's still got alert, so that means there's battery. It's still got lights. It's saying no cellular signal, so that explains why it wasn't communicating. So the cellular signal is giving us a red indicator, so it is not sending to the phone. So we can turn it off now. Well, that explains that. So we had basically no cellular signal, hence why trail camera was not sending pictures. So, but it's been out here for a couple months already. I've set it up in October, and here we are January. So it's been quite a few months. Yeah, there were not many animals that walked through, so we're gonna change it to a different position. Need to come back out here and scout a little bit more to find out where the animals actually move through. So right now it looks like just a bunch of cattle. Now honestly, these washes are really great travel corridors for wildlife. Obviously they go a long ways. They're more or less relatively flat and provide a really good passageway for coyotes, deer, bobcat, cougar, more mountain lion here. So these are places that I really like to check out and explore around, but especially after it rains like this, you can really see what's moving through. But so far in this wash, it's just been cattle. But I'll definitely come back out here at some point in the next few days and scout around and see which places are most likely to have wildlife. Especially with the mud like it is, we can really see what's any tracks in the area. So, man, there's definitely been some water moving through here. Take a look. You can see what I mean. All the tracks. Obviously, it's cattle this time, but super pretty today. All right, back to the truck, head home. Now the cool thing is I have 4 other trail cameras. They're not cellular data plans like this one has, but when I come back out here and scout around, I'm gonna set up more trail cameras so I can really get a good idea of what really is using this landscape. So that later I can come back, hopefully with a longer lens, and get some better opportunities to film some of the critters that are out here. So that's the game plan, kind of all in a nutshell. So trail cams really come in handy for wildlife filmmaking. I highly recommend. Let's get going. Okay, I am back home inside. Got the computer, everything going. Trail camera was fine. It's good. Actually, it was kind of funny on the way back. It actually updated and sent me a couple photos of the cattle that came in a couple days ago. So maybe they did something, knocked it out. But anyways, again, it's called Cellucore. By Bushnell. Again, I'll have a link in the description below if you're interested in this camera, but it's really awesome because it sends, again, pictures directly to your cell phone so you can see what's going on in real time. Fascinating. Alright, let's see what we got here. This is always kind of like Christmas when you come back in and take a look at what footage you got. So, alright. Here we go. Got a rabbit. Just a cute little rabbit. And here we go. We got a fox. Quail. Another rabbit. Another rabbit. And then the fox again. Oh, I got him on camera. He's just walking off frame. Wow, that's so cool. Wish you'd walk the other way. And we got some quail. They're always fun. Another rabbit. Bobcat. Ah, he didn't show up on camera. And a coyote. Oh, javelina. Remember that? Oh, we got him on video. Just a javelina pet. Coyote. Oh, got some deer down again. Oh, we got deer on camera. Cool. Yes. That was a good one. Ooh, 3 of them total. Bobcat again. Coyote. And the shadow of him leaving a video. Oh well. So something came on camera here. I can't quite tell if it's a coyote, fox, or bobcat. I think it's the fox again. Ooh, that's a nice shot of a cow. This was 12:30, and it was literally a couple days after this. Oh, he is right up in business, or she is rather. Cactus friend. Oh, that's a roadrunner. Nope. Yeah. Got a roadrunner right on camera. How cool is that? Alright, so basically now after I've looked at the footage, I think I kind of know what I need to do to go back out there. So we're going to set it up so it just does video only this next time. It'll still send me what is being triggered. It's just going to be the first image, probably, whatever video it is. So it's actually not going to send video. But at least I can see what's happening. And then I'll set up my other 4 trail cameras out and about in areas where I think wildlife are using the area, so we can get a little more honed in on the, what species are moving through. These bobcats, pretty cool. Badger was pretty cool. Obviously with coyote. Deer actually was pretty interesting. I didn't expect to see deer out there, but it makes total sense because we're not that far away from the national forest. So Gonna set up these other cameras here the next week, kind of go out and scout, check some areas. So I'm gonna probably post a video about what I do when I go out and look and scout to where I'm gonna put cameras up. So that'll be the next video. But yeah, in the meantime, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. I am really excited about what 2023 is going to bring. Got a lot more content coming, so subscribe if you're interested in learning more about wildlife filmmaking and what kind of goes on behind the scenes as we're getting ready to produce films. So go ahead and do that, and drop a comment in the comment section below. Have you ever worked with trail cameras before? What's a really cool experience you guys have had? Would love to hear that. All right, well, that's all for now. Hope you guys have a wonderful 2023, and keep an eye out for the next episode of Filming the Wild.